Nakagaichi for Japan. So the second match then for both these teams. There's the lineup for Japan. Japan looking to build on that terrific victory over Serbia on the opening day. Russia, that's how they line up. They'll still be smarting from that defeat to France in what was a repeat of last year's final. But they are the defending champions, remember, and there's still a lot of volleyball to be played over the next few weeks. Best of 5 sets as always. First to 25 points wins the set, unless of course it's 25 all, and we then go on until one team is 2 points clear. But it's fast and furious, and Japan, watch out for them. They really caught the eye yesterday. Away we go. Good hands there. Taki in the first block comes in, and Russia smartly out of the blocks there. Filipov marshalling the troops. There is Kliuka, keep an eye on him. His numbers were so impressive yesterday. Kosbal, the captain, that's really nicely dug out. Oh, an early sighter there, and it's Onodera. Well, challenge coming through. Let's take a look at this again. Well, that was a clear case of line or no line. He was convinced that it caught some of the line. It was called out, and Japan have made an early challenge here. A reminder, they can make 2 challenges per set. Let's have a look at this. Did it catch any of the line? Yes, it did. More than enough. He was right to celebrate. So it's overturned, and it's a point apiece. Onodera then just taking the pace off the ball in that serve. Good blocking skills. Kliuka thwarted on that occasion, gets himself off the floor and wasn't really in a position to make a killer spike there. And on we go with this rally, the longest of this early first set so far. The ball away, they got the touch, and Russia come away with a point. Some good interaction there. There's Kliuka with the first spike. Oh no, that was the last one. The one that produced the points, but he got himself off the floor and was once again in the thick of it, and here he is again, booming down another serve. Excellent touch, that was nicely done by Yanagida, the Japanese captain. Didn't really see much of him in the first match yesterday, but he was there quietly going about his business. Not the tallest player, but managed to get that all-important touch away. So, Otake. Real venom in that. Terrific. Almost the perfect serve, that. And the ball goes long. That was a wicked serve. Dipping, you could see. Terrific end-on shot there. And that was wide. So Otake continues. They made a great start in the match against Serbia. Really rather took Serbia by surprise. And that's another wicked serve, but it's well dealt with there by Russia. And again, has that gone long? Well, that looked long to the naked eye to me. Did it get a touch? Maybe found some of the line. But Volkov, let's take another look at this. No, caught some of the line. So bright start from both sides here. Igor Filipov. Just to remind viewers perhaps watching volleyball for the first time, the serve is so important. Of course, ordinarily, if you're thinking maybe about a comparable sport like tennis, where the serve favors the server, in volleyball it's the reverse. It's the receiving team who would expect it to win the point, and that's why the serve has so much put on it, so much speed, and we see a lot of serves going out and a lot hitting the net. It's a high-risk shot, but a very important one. Excellent blocking here from Russia. All in unison, once again, and on we go. And that's just evaded the Japanese captain there. That was terrific blocking, wasn't it? On at least 2 occasions. There's the first, well dealt with again. Isahara was who tried to retrieve the situation. Left-hander this time. Was there a touch of the net? Yes, I think there was. I think referee Sanchez taking his time. Volkov just getting a little bit carried away there. This match already been played in good spirit. A little bit of chat between the players. Very animated. Yamauchi with the running serve. Taking a little bit of pace off the ball. There is Volkov again. Nicely blocked. There's the set. And there's the spike. The kill coming in beautifully on that occasion from Hisahara. Well, he's playing, if you like, the Ishikawa role. So much volleyball to be played over the next few weeks. The coaches sensibly rotating their squads. So Yamauchi with the serve. That's a good block, keeps the ball alive. Here we go again. Terrific, gets it away. That's Otake. And his first point of this opening set. Able to generate some speed. You can see him coming in, anticipating, just out of shot there. So when he actually hits the ball, he already has the momentum, the forward momentum, having started his run. And all of that because he's anticipating where the ball is going to be for him. A good leave. So the serve goes long from Yamauchi. Japan with a useful 2-point lead here in the early stages of this opening set. A reminder, Serbia, France to come later on. Here's Volkov. Had to be dealt with, and was. There's the set. And once again, the blocking, inch perfect from the Russian blockers. And again, working like a machine, caterpillar-like, just moving across from side to side. Excellent. Kluka in the thick of it again. It really is. It's as if they're glued together, and they provide and produce the first monster block of this first set. Up they go together in unison, hands pointed down. And the point is delivered. Beautifully dug out there by Golubov. Not on that occasion. And Russia starting to find their mark. The defense impeccable so far with that monster block. That was Politeyev. There's another angle from up above from our roof cam. So next point takes us to the first technical timeout of this first set. The serve goes long, the point goes Japan's way, and it's the Japanese, the Asian champions, who are leading here at the first technical timeout by a single point, by 8 points to 7.
High ball should be long. If too short, it's not good. Guys, for covering Otake, he will hit. He hit very high, so the ball will finish most of the time long. Most of the time. Okay? You protect this one. Right now they let you the line. So continue to use it. It's very good. Okay, go. Great.
Technical timeout, so important to allow coaches to get their messages across. It's fascinating to see the different styles and the different temperaments of the coaches. Most of them very calm, just trying to keep messages simple. We saw that with the French coach yesterday, Laurent Tilly. Just usually one, possibly two messages, no more. So, but players can just concentrate on the essential. So Japan then with this slender lead. Here is Fukatsu, the setter. We've seen a lot of him already in this opening set. There's the set and the spike coming in from the danger man, Kliuka. And the block once again, but on this occasion it goes just wide. That's an important point there for Japan. Onodera in amongst it. It's always a joy to see the Japanese number one Otake. Plays with a great smile on his face. Contagious for the rest of the team. Fukatsu then. Oh, it's super, but there's the pancake just to take the ball off the floor before it hits. Kliuka going for a little bit of poise rather than power. And again, the blocking doing its part. Comes off the net, completely legitimate. Now there's a chase on here. Volkov has to retrieve and does well. Kliuka just guides the ball over on the third touch. Super rally from both players, from both sets of players. And once again, it's Japan and Onodera who come away with the point. Had to work hard for it though, didn't they? Russian defense already showing its worth. It's not all about the point scoring, it's the unseen work as well. So Fukatsu then. There's the set. And it's Volkov who pulls the trigger. Russia reduce the deficit to 2 points. Korkeev had a fine match yesterday. There's an example there of the serve. It's kind of all or nothing, really. And a 0.1 on serve is often considered to be kind of equivalent of a break point. A break against the serve in tennis. Well, the right arm of Kliuka starting to warm up nicely, adding to his 20 points from the opening match. He's already up to 3 here. The running serve, that was really fizzing through. That is so difficult to deal with. It's coming at such a pace. Anything over 110, 115 kilometers an hour is considered to be a fast serve. It can get up to 130, 135 at top speed. And that one was traveling. Well dug out there. Too hot for the libero to handle there. And that's another excellent strike. Once again from Onodera. He gets up very smartly. The ball in the air for such a short time. Short backlift with the spiking arm. And Japan re-established their 2-point advantage here. First set, first to 25, remember, of the last 33 meetings between these two nations. Here is Kliuka. Such a high ball toss. Blocking again. Well, we can't stress enough how important this is to winning points. It's a 4th point now won by Russia through the blocking. Nicely done. And again, well, this is becoming the story of this first set so far. Volkov, once again, amongst it. Japan finding it hard to find a way through. Otake on that occasion. You wonder whether we'll see the likes of Ishikawa or Ishida make an appearance. Ball over the net via the tape. Some great defense, some really entertaining rallies here in this match. It's again another piece of excellent work by the libero. And again the block comes in. Outstanding blocking here. Politeyev Comes up with Filipov. And Japan concerned enough to want to regroup, and they call a timeout.
Close to the net, and you jump, the guy make option with you. The only moment. This kind of situation, we play side. Okay? You float. He should not receive like this. So make more aggressivity. Libero on S1. And left, see pass left, closer to the net. They should have all the time to be able to play with the block. Allez, come on.
Well, they seem to be enjoying themselves. Certainly would have enjoyed last night if they were watching. Japan, though, find themselves 2 points adrift here. It's quite a good turnaround here by Russia so far. What can Japan do now? I didn't know much about that, but Kliuka has got the ball back in play. The block this time far too long, and Japan take that all-important point after the resumption. Yamauchi. So Japan had the slender advantage for the early part of this opening set. Russia opened up a 2-point gap, and now it's just a single point. Otake going long with the serve. Here's Igor Filipov, making sure the ball finds the court, which it does. Excellent, really good spike on that occasion. Onodera again. Otake, beg your pardon. Otake with his second kill of the match so far. So just 1 point the deficit. Well, Russia re-established a 2-point lead and take us into the second technical timeout of this first set. And this first set so far, all about Japanese spiking and Russian blocking. And the Russian blocking, very impressive indeed. 6 points have been scored through Russian blocks. Japan yet to make a score from the block. And that is exceptional. The way the blocking unit works as a unit is so impressive. They've been well drilled. It's all about timing the jump, anticipating the kill, getting into position. Certainly, offensively, Japan have been impressive. 9 points from spikes to them, compared to Russia's 5. So an interesting dynamic going on here between Japan's attack and Russia's defense. But it's Russia, the defensive qualities of Russia that are coming through here. Panateev then to get us underway. It's another booming serve, but it's well dealt with. There's the set. It's another comfortable block. This time it's Japan, just making sure that they're in the right position. Again, the block comes away, and that is number 7. And Japan finding it difficult to get through here. Isahara on that left-hand side, not finding a way through. Panateev then continues, the left-hander. That's really nicely dug out. Isahara Pancake, well done. Ball still alive. And the block comes in again. My word, this is exceptional. Volkov, once again. That's his second point-scoring block of this first set. And another timeout called. Let's enjoy this monster block once again. There they are, in unison. Volkov with the touch. But it's a group effort. So
When
Japan,
we don't have a reception,
a little bit concerned here.
We have to pay attention to give the right position. For him, not too much inside. Okay? And for him, closer. And not this far. Don't try to 6. Continue to try to 1. Push to 1.
The Japanese coach there a little bit more animated, which suggests that he is concerned. Japan started brightly, but he will be concerned about the success of this Russian defense. The blocking has been exceptional. And it certainly is a pressure-relieving point for Japan there. Politeyev going long. So Yamauchi will take the ball in hand. There's the set. Kliuka. Been a little bit quiet for the last few minutes. It's all Russian, but back to scoring ways. He's already out in front. Highest point scorer for Russia offensively. There's the set. And this time there is a way through for Hisahara, the wing spiker on that left-hand side. Gets great height. He's only 1.88 meters tall, but he's got a best spike height of 3.39 meters. That is some jumping. Fukatsu. Nice and watchful. Kliuka again. The angle he generates on that right-hand side, going cross-court with the right hand, is so impressive. So Russia reached the important milestone of the 20-point mark. They have this first set within sight. Korkeev. Well, Japan have to continue to believe here that they can get something out of this set. But Russia have been so tight. Japan. Substitution. Captain's back on. Yanagida. Russia, what an opportunity they have now. Kosbar, the captain, with the serve. There's the set. And again, the block does its job. This has been truly outstanding. Kliuka taking his blocking responsibilities as seriously as his attacking. With Filipov there, just the two of them on that occasion. 3 more points required then for this first set for Russia. What can Japan find here? Well, they found a way through. Atake again. They are probing away, Japan, on both flanks. Atake. Hisahara, the main focal points. Here is Onodera, who had a fine opening game against Serbia. There's the set. That was a nice, deft spike trying to dummy, and there's the power. Straight down the line. We haven't seen many down the line in this first set. It's mainly cross-court, but Potatev there. And look at that for some defense. Brilliant off the floor from Golubev, the libero. Kluka, Russia's talisman. Super. Great hands again from Golubev, keeping Russia in this rally. That's nicely done. That's really cute. On that occasion, the dummy was bought, and that is Yanagida, who's back on, the captain. And the blockers, bye-bye. Smart thinking. So 4 points, the deficit here for Japan. Can they get something out of this first set? Tuck it. Oh, clean ace. First of Japan's first set, and that's impressive. Really worth a look at this. Combination of power, control, and accuracy. The back line for Russia, static. Russia timeout, just to collect their thoughts. 2 more points required for this first set. Thomas Samalvo, the former captain of, or coach of the Finnish national team. He's a Finnish national himself, but coaches club volleyball in Russia. He's been in post only a few months. Still getting to know the players, he said. He's convinced it's one of the best group of players he's ever worked with. They are the defending champions. It's quite a task, quite an act to follow. So Japan trailing by 3, looking to try and finish this first set strongly. Otake. Fine ace on his previous serve. Can he find another one here? Well, he almost did. Golubev, the libero, digging it out. Volkov, short, excellent block. There's the set. Volkov again. Wonderful defense this time from Japan. And that finds its mark. Japan aren't done here yet. That was really nicely done by Yanagida. And he's made a real difference since he came back on. Great angle, cross court, just opening the palm of the hand slightly. Russia timeout this time. Timeout's coming thick and fast, which tends to happen. Coaches saving their timeouts for the business end of a set. And the messages are at their most important. Approaching half an hour of play here in Novi Sad. It's day 2 in Pool 4 of the Volleyball Nations League 2019. Second match to come later on. The hosts Serbia against France. Last year's runners-up. Smile, go on. So he's on a good run here, Otake. Excellent trajectory on that serve again. But this time, it's Russia who come away with the all-important points, and it's even more important because it brings up a set point here. Wonderful set. Such great intuition, the understanding between the setter and the spiker. So 3 set points then to Russia to take an early lead here. And it'll be Igor Filipov to serve. smartly up. Really nice. Yamauchi rising really high. So Yanagida with ball in hand. Still set point to Russia. Well, there it is. The ball into the net, and Russia have first blood here in Novi Sad against Japan. It's been a closely fought first set. The defensive qualities, the blocking of Russia, particularly impressive. 9 blocks in total, and it's thanks to those in part that Russia have taken this first set against Japan by 25 points to 22. So here are the numbers then from that entertaining first set. And look at the blocks there. The block statistics there stand out. 9 blocks, 9 points won by blocks by Russia. They were absolutely outstanding. Not a single point gained by Japan on the block. And that's the difference. Here's an analysis of the spike placement. A single one was returned by Japan. It doesn't get much better than that. 100% success for Russia. So a combination of their offensive prowess and their excellent blocking skills right behind that first set. And that'll make them feel a little bit more positive after their not surprise defeat. France are a good team. They had high expectations in Russia in the opening match against their fellow finalists from last year. There was something of a whiff of revenge in the air. France had beaten Russia, remember, in the pool stages last year. No surprise those two teams made it through to the final in Lille. But it was a surprise that Russia, not that they won, but that they won relatively comfortably. 3-0 they won on the day. So Japan need to come from behind here. They made a great start against Serbia in the opening match yesterday. Raced into a 2-0 lead before coming through 3-1. Now they're behind. And Russia are strong favourites here. History certainly has Russia as strong favourites. 59 victories to 9 in Russia's favour. Set 2. Comes back from the net. There's the set. And once again going for placement. Ball's still alive. Russia doing really well here. Kliuka. Well, you don't need to give this man a second chance. Took it perfectly. And really starting to move through the gears is Kliuka. It's 5 points already to him to add to his 20 in the opening match. It's actually 6 now for Kliuka. Volkov. Isiataki, who's serving, caught the eye in that first set. And has gone long here. Japan just need to be careful in the early stages of this second set. Russia more than capable of gaining momentum quickly. There is Kurkeev, one of the 2-meter brigade in the Russian roster. There is the reverse set. Nicely done, dug out. Kliuka thwarted on this occasion. And then go down the middle and got the all-important touch. That's nicely done by Hisahara. Good point construction there from the Japanese team. Didn't panic. Kliuka couldn't get his spike away, as he normally does. Yanagida. Great height. The ball toss by some of these players is extraordinary. So Russia with a small early advantage here in this second set. Nicely done. Excellent. Really strong wrist there. There's Yamauchi. So Yanagida and Hisahara for Japan leading the way with Atake on 4 points apiece. Kliuka with the first touch on this occasion, but nicely finished there by Filipov. He's starting to get amongst the points as well. Using all his height. 2.5 meters. Here is Kliuka. A bit of work for the setter to do. And this time the block is wayward. And Japan celebrates. Hisahara hasn't had too much joy against this formidable blocking machine. There he was able to get the all-important touch that took the ball out of play. So all square. Japan responding well at the start of this second set. There's the set. Filipov once again tries to go in for the kill, but is thwarted there. Japan rather fortuitously come away with a point. So a nice little run here for the Japanese team with Fukatsu, the setter. Ball not clearing the net, although we didn't actually see it. It's frustrating there for Fukatsu. Filipov then, who has once again caught the eye in this second match. Certainly played a vital role in the first. There's the set. Oh, it's nicely done. Had to readjust mid-air. That was deftly converted there. Madeira. Hisahara. Japan's top scorer with 5. Left spike, well dug out. Good retrieving. Japan build again. Once again, it's the block that comes in. Podoteev involved, along with Kurkeev. Japan starting to show some frustration here. It's only maybe 1 in 4, 1 in 5 getting through. So formidable is this blocking prowess of the Russian team. It's nicely done. Really nice This one going down the line from Volkov. Enjoy the super spike again. But it was Politeyev. Japan come away with a point on this occasion. It really is a fascinating duel here between the Japanese offense, the wing spikers trying to find a way through, and the machine, the blocking machine of the Russians. 10 points now they've won on the block. Smartly done. He's really starting to warm into the task, is Ilyas Korkeev. The middle blocker, one of the taller players on the Russian team. First technical timeout of this second set.
Что можно быть потом? Туда и скидку, окей? Идем.
Oh, Kluka, they're so impressive. His all-round volleyball game. The stats speak for themselves. For primarily an attacking player, of course, but certainly played his part as part of the blocking unit. In terms of blocks, we'll look at the figures at the end of the match, of course, but just to keep tabs on that, 10 blocks for Russia, and not a single one yet for Japan in terms of points won. Here we go again. The block again, doing its job. Taki coming through and comes away with the point again, and an infectious smile. It's good to see. Certainly good to see if you're a Japanese supporter. And it's all square in this second set. Very, very tight indeed. Russia squeezing through that first set by 25 points to 22. But Japan still very much in this contest. There is Otake. Softer serve with the pace off it, and then just guided into the open space there by Kobzar, the Russian captain. Keeps a low profile. Does a lot of important unseen work. Korkeev. There's the dig. And yes, it's starting to have some success here. Yanagida gets that one through. So the defences can be breached, but look, all three go up again. There's so much height. Must be so intimidating if you're the spiker. Yanagida then. High ball toss. That's a wonderful response there from Goribev, the libero. Japan go again, and Otake. Yes, it is Otake on that right-hand side, going down the line. Well, who's going to roll over in this match, I wonder? Russia leading the way for the moment, but Japan just got their noses in front in this second set. Otake goes to 7 points. Nicely done. And Kliuka does what Kliuka does best. It's his 7th point of the match. He draws level with Politev. Kobza. Oh, such fierce serving here from Kobza. And it's Japan who come away with the point. Isahara. That's terrifically dealt with, you have to say, by Yamamoto, the Japanese libero. Strength of that serve literally knocked him off his feet. So Japan with this slender advantage. It's seesawing nicely in this second set. Here's the set. Kliuka just prodding the ball forward. There's the pancake attempt, but it wasn't successful. And once again, Kliuka just showing a nice change of tack there, a subtlety to his play to go with the raw power that we've seen. His range of skills is very impressive. Nothing to choose between these two teams then in this second set. It's been an impressive response from Japan. Excellent speed on the serve. That's a lost cause. It's being chased, but to no avail. And Yanagida is starting to just exert some quiet influence on this second set here for Japan, leading by example. Well, here's the Japanese setter for Katsu. Volkov down the line with the right hand into open space. And neither side can really get away from their opponents. It's just 1 point here, 1 point there. It's almost like a game of basketball. Filipov. There's the set. And the block was there, but without direction. They're celebrating each of these successes. They know how formidable this Russian blocking unit is. And Taki, once again, coming away. He moves to 8 points. Well retrieved by Yamamoto. On Japan, yes, now then. Gap goes to 2. It's a small gap, but it could be significant here. And Yanagida is enjoying some success for Japan in that front line. Isahara. There's the set. And strong arm. Wonderful from the left-hander, Politev. He moves level with Kliuka on 8 points. For Russia, those are the 2 leading scorers as things stand. That's a great serve, just nothing that Yamamoto could do with that one. Sheer power, raw power. Russia's second ace of the match. So we're all square. Nice defense again. Ball alive. But will it be coming back with interest? No, missed opportunity there for Japan. Ah, it's terrific. Under pressure there, the Russian team, but turning defense into attack quite beautifully. That one wasn't coming back from Volkov. Japan's 2-point advantage has been snuffed out, and they now trail by a single point as we head towards the second technical timeout of this second set. There's the set. Oh, it's definitely done. Really nice. Yanagida really starting to enjoy the spotlight. Quiet in the opening match yesterday. It's all about the timing and the body language there. Sold them the dummy and they bought it. Who will go into the technical timeout with the 1-point advantage? It'll be, well, I thought it was going to be Russia here, but Japan still in this very much. The blocks work again. Now it's Atake, and the block has worked really well. It lands on the line, and Russia do psychologically just have the advantage here as we hit the second technical timeout of this second set. And the blocking once again, brilliantly done.
Open block. Huh? We have to take and faster. Don't think about over. Then we manage.
Well, this man Yanagida, the Japanese captain, as I said, has certainly been more prominent in this match than the opening match, and that was just a lovely feint. At the time the blockers had realized that the dummy had been made, it was too late. So Yanagida with Otake, the leading point scorers for the Japanese team, with 8 apiece. Russia then with a slender advantage in this second set, looking to double their set count. Good atmosphere in the Vojvodina. And of course, anticipation rising with Serbia, the host nation, against France coming up. Ah, terrific. Caught in two minds there. It really is difficult to deal with when you have a ball coming at you at in excess of 100 kilometers an hour, going straight for your, well, in that case, just to your right, but sometimes going right down the throat. You have to deal with it. Nicely anticipated there by Volietev. Yuka. A little bit of keepy-uppy there from Japan, trying desperately to keep the ball alive, but they weren't able to. And now look at this, Russia, all of a sudden, 3 points to the good. Heading towards this second set here. Volkov. Well, Japan want to just interrupt the flow, interrupt the rhythm. Called a timeout. And it's often successful. The trailing team.
No? Change, not me. Because they will not follow. Make this one or this one. But change organization. Allez, go. Guys, block defense, I remember you. We have to be aggressive. Over, they will defend. We defend a lot.
Well, controlled aggression, the message there. They know all about the defensive qualities of the Russians. We've seen that time and time again throughout this match. Japan now find themselves 3-point gap in this second set, in danger of going 2-0 down. So Atake, joint top scorer. has impressed with the serve. Already has one ace to his name. But he won't get one like that. Concentration key here. Korkeev. His all-court game has been impressive too in these last 2 matches. There's the set from Fukatsu. The joust just about shared, and the block comes in. That's kept alive by Kliuka. And now going, oh, wonderful play. 2 bits of sublime skill there from Kliuka. And that's why he's one of the leading players in the world at the moment. First of all, the pancake to keep the ball alive, gets himself back up, and then puts away a winning shot. And to have the mental agility to make that adjustment in a fraction of a second was so impressive. Russia then closing in on this second set. Starting to tighten the grip. What have Japan got left? Korkeev to continue. Luka just taking a breath. Here we go, 5 points required for this second set. Just drifts long. And Japan have a lifeline here, but this is a formidable Russian side. Defending champions, remember, from last year, winning the inaugural VNL. They won 11 of their 15 pool matches last year, 9 of them by a 3-0 scoreline. Has that found the line? I think it has. Well, we need a TV replay here. I think the referee, Sanchez, is going for a challenge. He's admitting he couldn't see it. The ball is going and travelling so quickly.
In or out.
So this is a straightforward in-out question. It's the referee challenge. If in doubt, go to the monitor. That's what it's there for. Here we go. Oh, it's in. Caught the line. So Russia call a timeout. Still 5 points from taking this second set. Japan need to be solid here. And they need your support, young lady. Oh, here's one of the standout players of this match so far, Yanagida. Joint top scorer. Good serve, well dealt with though by Russia. Here they come again, the left-hander. Parateev. And now the single blocker. That was Isahara on his own. Japan go again. That's nice. That's really nice. So little time for the Russian blockers to get into position on that occasion. And there came a winning spike. So just 2 points, the deficit now, as we approach the business end of this second set. There he is, coming from deep, Filipov. Filipov with the dummy, and Volkov it was who came from deep. It was the decoy, Filipov the decoy on that occasion. And once again, the momentum all important there as you come onto the ball at pace. Easy pickings, 2-2 for Volkov. And those 2 points take Russia within 2 of this second set. They're just starting to pull away now. Touch challenge coming in from Japan on that last point. Volkov thinks that was a clean strike with no touch. We shall find out. So pending the result of this challenge, here we go, let's have another look. Followed through and touched the net, which is not allowed. Well spotted, good challenge from Japan. So Russia's total was revised back to 22. So 2 points to lead and 3 required. Such an important serve here for Japan. And it's the 19-year-old Nishida who's on. Oh, what an impact straight away. One of the standout stars. He's a global superstar already, just 19 years old. And Yuji Nishida, who only took up the sport because his sister used to play it, and he was quite curious and wanted to find out more. And now look at him. One of the most exciting young players in men's volleyball. Timeout taken by Russia. They are very wary of this young man.
Шаг туда. Главное, что есть на место, при вариант сюда, окей. Все то же самое. Хорошая подача, удобная передача. Давай.
What have Japan got left here? Smart move, bringing on Nishida. Still haven't seen Ishikawa, the big name in the Japanese team. Maybe being rested for the match against Serbia tomorrow. So Nishida then. He's made an instant impact with his opening serve. What has he got here for his second? Russia. Excellent defense there from Japan. And they build again, a tucker. Russia's turn to build. Volkov can't get any purchase on that. Improvisation from Yamamoto. It's in. It's on the line. And Filipov roars in delight. My word, that was right on the edge. A little rueful smile from Yanagida. And they could just do no more than helplessly watch the ball land inside the court. Filipov now has a chance here to serve this out for Russia. For Katsu it is, who's gone off for Nishida. Ah, it's terrific. Onodera. Japan refusing to lie down here. These next few minutes so important. Hishihara then with ball in hand, just a point the deficit now. Can he draw Japan level? There's the set. Excellent defense, out of court, but still the ball alive. Some scampering required. My word, that's brilliant stuff. Working their way back in. Crowd really appreciated that. This is terrific stuff, but it's Japan. Onodera who comes away with the spoils, and Japan draw level. The crowd fully engaged here. And this, certainly a mega rally. Let's enjoy it again. One-handed from Kliuka. And look at that for terrific defense there from Golubev, the libero. Almost onto the lap of the lady in row A. But all to no avail, and Japan, well, are they judging this comeback to perfection here? My word, where has this come from? Yanagida. Well, we said they hadn't given up this second set just yet, and Japan, out of nowhere, have carved out an unlikely set point to draw level. Yanagida. What have Russia got left? There is Volkov. And they're convinced it's a touch. There's surely going to be a challenge here. Japan think they've got the set. Russia think otherwise. There will be a challenge from Russia. Such an important call here. Referee Sanchez just confirming the challenge has come in. It's a simple block touch decision. Crucial moment here in the match, you feel. Have Japan drawn level by taking this second set. No touch. The point goes to Japan. Well, there's no touch.
No touch, no touch, no touch.
Just confirming, no touch. And Japan do take this second set, and they have drawn level, and that seemed improbable a few minutes ago, but it's been a terrific effort right at the end of that second set, and we're all square here in Novi Sad. Japan have taken this second set by 25 points to 23. Japan drawing level here, and here are the numbers from that second set. Out attacking and out spiking Russia. 3 more blocks for the Russian team, though. Again, still awaiting the first one from Japan to win a point, and all even Stevens on the serve. So we have a match on our hands here, ladies and gentlemen. A set apiece. Russia once again showing that they can be vulnerable. We saw it in the match against France last night on the opening day. Serbia-France will be coming up later on. Before 1900 local time. But this match has got still some legs in it, you feel. They had their opportunity, didn't they, Russia, in that second set. They were leading by 3 points. Seemingly cruising to a 2-0 lead. But all credit to the Japanese team showing great strength and mental fortitude, in particular led by Yanagida. Well, Golubev ending up in the stands, trying to retrieve the ball, will be one of the enduring images of this match, that's for sure. So Japan all square will get us underway in this third set. Ishihara. Hit the net on the follow through. It was a winning spike apparently by Volkov, who gets such terrific purchase. So the point goes the way of Japan. Golubev. Good hands there from the setter. And on we go. Chance here for Kliuka. Blocking does its job as well. This is a terrific exchange early in this third set. And on we go still. Golubev sets. Coming from deep. And gets away with the point. Finally converted by Politeyev. Well, that had a bit of everything in it, didn't it? That exchange. Terrific. Just about sums up how close this matchup is. You wouldn't think, historically, that Russia had won 59 times out of 68 meetings. This match is much closer than those stats suggest. Gopsa. Golubev again in the thick of it. Good defense from Japan, and that's long. Well, here is the standout player of the Russian team. He's being outpointed at the moment by Politeyev, though. He's Kliuka. That's terrific. Ball still alive, or was it? Point awarded to Japan. Will there be a challenge here from Russia, I wonder? Referee Sanchez convinced that ball touched the floor. It was a valiant effort. Atake then. Impressed with the serve, and look at that, an absolute bullet, but it's well dealt with by Russia. On their way back in, what can Japan do here? Blocking skills, excellent again from Russia. Up they go again for a second time in unison. And eventually, the defences are breached, and it's that man again, Yanagida, who comes away. But fascinating to see how the Russian unit just moves across like a crab, joined at the hip from side to side. A bit like table football. So an early advantage here then for Japan. It's only a couple of points, but slowly but surely they're working their way back into this match. That's another bruising serve there from Atake. Gets down low to keep that ball alive. Oh, and Japan are on a roll here. And the two players who are catching the eye, Atake with the serve and Yanagida, who seems to be everywhere at the moment. He's marshalling his troops really well. And all of a sudden, that rock-solid defence of Russia has been breached, and not surprisingly, they take an early time out here, trailing by 3.
Потом, что нам нужен тоже, что мы такие мячи нам не падают на площадку, что мы только смотрим, окей. Нас съемы, потом все остальное будет там, окей. Удобнее, все, самые простые вещи. Давай.
Давай, с желанием, блядь, за каждый мяч.
So Take, can he continue this rich vein of form with ball in hand? He served really well. Just put a little bit too much on that. You can see the palm of the hand rolling the ball at the point of contact to try and give it some topspin to dip inside, but that was just long. So a little reprieve here for Russia. Filipov. Gatsu. There's the set. There's Volkov again, but he's thwarted on this occasion. Now the blockers doing their job well. Polateev and Kurkaev combining well. Yanagida this occasion, who's the top scorer incidentally. Now joint top with Polateev, 12 apiece. Two of the players breathing heavily. It's pretty relentless stuff. It's so close. Oh, and that's gone long, has it? Did it take a touch? No, it didn't. So it's long there from Isahara. All square then. One set all. 5 points all. There's the set. Who's coming in from deep? It was Take. But he goes long. This is a good response here from Russia, who trailed 2-4, remember? And who now lead by 6 points to 5, and Japan take an early timeout.
Like this, you open the middle. So there is another possibility. And again, we have made the mistake. Allez, you find the solution. Come on.
Okay.
Easy way. Allez, next. Now. Allez, go.
Russia then, with a slender advantage in this third set. Filipov to get us underway again. Now, Take is the go-to man. And the block comes in from Volkov. Russia have turned this round nicely. They trail by 2, and now lead by 2. So careful not to touch the net on the follow-through. Take again coming in. Russia extend their lead. First technical timeout of this third set, and Russia have an important, perhaps set-winning lead. 8 points to 5. We talked about the Russian defence. Here is an analysis of the spike placements for Japan, and The return ones heavily weighted towards the right-hand side as we look. But a pretty even distribution, you have to say, favouring that bottom right quadrant. Points now for Russia have come from successful blocks. Three points the advantage then, Filipov. A little bit of work to do here for Japan. Otake, the block doing its job again. Players getting back into position so quickly. That's nicely done. The ball just spiraling away. Poloteev, once again, he is the outright leading point scorer in this match. Russia starting to turn this third set round nicely. Breather there for Katsu. It's long, well long. Nishida, by the way, the youngster is back on. Such an impact when he came on previously with that opening serve. And Akita there. That's nicely dispatched. Korkeev, excellent timing. Jumped perfectly and just again found that bottom right corner, the one we saw on the graphic for the Japanese success. So double points for Russia. And it's just wide. Just a clip of the net, but Russia back into this point. Volkov, yes, gets the heavy touch. Russia re-established their 4-point advantage here in set 3. Well blocked again by the Russian unit. Up they go again in unison. Got a touch, but it's well dealt with at the back of the court. Oh, and that was a chance. That's unfortunate because that was terrific defense there from Russia once again. But Poloteev on this occasion goes well long. Really nicely mopped up at the back of court. So Japan refusing to let this advantage grow beyond 4 points. Filipov, again, excellent defense. Nishida, well, he's made a real difference again. He loves it. He's absolutely pumped up here, the youngster. So popular. Great defense, first of all. Gets himself off the deck and puts away the winning shot. Brilliant concentration. It's long from Nishida. Filipov comes off. Yakovlev on for Filipov, then for Russia. Oh, brilliantly blocked again, and immediately making an impact. Yakovlev. That's how to introduce yourself to the game. Beautifully up there with the captain, Kobzar. So 4 points to advantage again. Japan calling another timeout. Timeout cancelled by Japan, and on we go. 4 points to advantage. The block doing its job there brilliantly. Ball still alive. Here go Russia again. Oh, that's terrific improvisation. The swinging arm, this time of Kliuka, almost from the side, but equally effective. Is there no end to this man's talents? Different type of shot. Kliuka then goes to 12 points. Isehara is withdrawn for Japan. Takano, Japan is on in his place. Well, Nishida continues to impress this youngster. He really is like a jack-in-the-box. You can't take your eyes off him. Pops up all over the place there, down the line, inch perfect. The left-hander. Really making his presence felt. 3 points to his name in double quick time. But Russia still lead by 4. Diving again, defense. Nishida in the thick of it. Good improvisation. Oh, no, not on that occasion. The players quite literally getting tangled up together. Golubev, the libero, rather getting in the way of his teammate there. Yeah, these things happen. Japan still very much in contention in this third set. Here is Takano, who's just come on. Played a big part in the opening match, the opening victory over Serbia. Another terrific exchange unfolding here. Oh, that's way, way long by Kliuka on that occasion. And Japan, well, you have to admire their resilience here. Some good changes by the coach seem to be having their effect. Nishida on. And this man as well, Takano. Both having their effect. Ishikawa, by the way, yet to make an appearance in this match. Certainly untidily done. And that's better. Kliuka. Badly needed point there. Right in the face. Ooh, that will have hurt. Hence the raised arm by way of apology from Kliuka, very sportingly. The set. Oh, one arm. No, just no control over that from Kobzar. Japan will not let Russia get away here. You have to admire the fact that they continue to believe that they're good enough to share this stage with their more illustrious opponents. 6 times world champions, don't forget Russia. 4 times they've been Olympic champions over the years. And of course they are the reigning VNL champions as well. Technical timeout number 2 in this third set. Russia are leading by 3 points, but Japan still very much in contention here.
Same proste veci. Сейчас dijagonalni zadnje linije. Pomnite, tako je blok. Stick, okej. Mala linija od vrita i stick. Давай.
Well, Volkov's blocking skills have been terrific today. Dmitry Volkov, who was captain of the Russian team for a period last year, but he's been outstanding so far here in Novi Sad this weekend. 10 points to his name in this match alone. And a nice, healthy distribution of those points between attack and defence. He's the all-court player. Baby-faced, he looks very, very young indeed. This Japanese team also full of youth. And they're not lying down. Kluka then. Nice soft hands again. Kluka in defence this time in the back row. Nicely done. And there is Volkov fittingly showing us once again what he's been doing all afternoon here. Russia, remember, were handily placed in the previous set, leading Japan by 3 points or so. And Japan came back and nicked it right at the end. Can Russia be more disciplined here? Kluka. That's well dealt with. There's the set. And there's Nishida not finding his mark on this occasion. We'll have to go again. That's nice. Well adjusted. The blocking exceptional again from Russia. Up they go again, and this time, third time lucky. And they all roar in unison. And this has been a wonderful, wonderful display from this blocking machine. All three of them up together. All three of them rejoicing together. Now it's 5. This is starting to look a little bit more like it from the Russian perspective. Fukatsu is back on. And still. Kliuka serves. Nishida withdrawn. Well, once again, putting too much on it, maybe. Just trying a little bit too hard there. To the Serbian team, courtside. They'll be out here later on, of course, to face France in the second match here on day 2 in Novi Sad. Well, the point effectively handed right back. And Russia moved to 19. It's long, it's drifted considerably long. So Japan hanging on in here. Russia surely will not slip up for a second time, having squandered that lead in the second set. They let Japan in through the back door. Messages being sent out all over the place from Japan. That's smartly done. Korkeev didn't need a second invitation there. He really is quite a presence in the centre of court on that occasion. Russia reached 20. Taken off the deck there nicely. And that's gone well long, but there was a touch, block touch along the way. Just maybe scratching the fingernails of Volkov there on its way over. Bakary is on. Nicely dealt with. Volkov. This time he gets it away. That's nicely done. And he moves to 13 points alongside Poroteyev. Four points required, 5 points to lead. He's steaming in at some pace there, almost like a fast bowler in cricket from a long run-up. Here is the Japanese setter Fukatsu then, trying desperately to eat up this deficit. Ah, it's lovely, just sublime touch. Kliuka at his very best. Sold the dummy beautifully. Just changed the angle of the hand to change the direction of the ball. 3 required. Korkeev then continues. Katsu. Blocks again. This has been simply awesome from Russia. 17 points now won by this formidable blocking machine. And Japan take a timeout just to try and interrupt the flow here of the Russians, who are on the verge of taking this third set.
Take just this one overhand, just your side. On your right, he will take it. But just this one overhand, we save many things. You have to bring reception, because if you play only high ball against this guy, you will face problem.
Two more points required then for Russia to resume their advantage in this opening match on day 2 here in Novi Sad. Ilyas Korkeev, the middle blocker, will serve. Wonderful response. There is Otake once again adding to his tally. Up to 9. And once again, Russia being made to work really hard for this set. Kliuka. He has been metronomic on that left-hand side. He moves ahead to 14 points ahead of Poroteyev and Volkov. And it brings up set point Russia. 6 of them. Well, they'll still have to wait a little longer. Japan then serving at set point down. And it's Onodera. There it is. Well, gift wrapped really for Russia, and they do take this third set. They were made to work very hard for it by an ever-improving Japanese team, but it's advantage Russia once again in Novi Sad in this opening match. They've taken this third set by 25 points to 19. So here are the numbers from that third set. And once again, Russia blocking beautifully. Just out scoring Japan on the spiking front as well. That was an impressive run of form there for Russia. And they're the big hitters, the spike points from each of their main spike point scorers, Kliuka, Poloteev and Volkov. And once again, favouring the left-hand side. Many of them going down the line with great success. But again, a reasonably even distribution, so having success offensively pretty much all over the court. This man, Kliuka, narrowly the leading point scorer for Russia. He bagged 20 yesterday in the opening match. He's at 14 already today. Some of the French team there, courtside, it's good to see. There'll be an action later on, not before 7 o'clock local time. It's potentially still 2 sets of this match to go. Russia, of course, will want to get that done in 1 and register their first win of VNL 2019. But don't write off this Japanese team. There's some of the Serbian camp. They too will want to get back to winning ways. There's the Serbian coach, Nikolaj Grubic. So how will Japan respond then to going 2 sets to 1 down? We shall find out. Here is Volkov, one of the standout players of this Russian team. Can Russia seal this match and take maximum points, of course? 3 points on offer, a 3-0, 3-1 victory. Important for Russia to start well. Kliuka can't get that one away. Japan build, and that's first blood goes to the Japanese. The block not able to do its job fully there. Kliuka will be annoyed that he couldn't get that first spike away. And Ishihara gets the opening point. Kliuka, no mistake this time. He atones, not for a mistake, but for not putting his initial spike away, but he did that one emphatically. Gets up so well. Reminder, the net, the height of the top of the net, 2 meters 43, just under 8 foot. So the ability to rise above the net and time your spike to perfection is so important. Just like that. Terrific. Monadera. It's beautiful, really nice. Poloteev drawing Russia level. Spike. Oh, it's gone wide. That's unfortunate from the Russian point of view. Yamauchi coming away with the spoils on that occasion. So Japan have again started brightly in this 4th set. Here is Atake, whose serving skills have impressed so far in this match. Brilliantly dived to keep it out there from Golubev. And his opposite number as well, Yamamoto, doing equally well. And once again, Kliuka gets the ball away. Touches the net afterwards, that's frustrating. Japan come away with the point. Will Japan take this to a 5th set. Once again, there's no touch. Kliuka goes wide. And this is a useful early lead here for Japan. And all credit to them. Yeah, that's not up to his usual standards, Kliuka. That's nicely done. Polateev rediscovering his rhythm down on that left-hand side. The right-hander going cross-court, bisecting the back line. Damage limitation then for the Russians. Kliuka. There's the set. The block comes in, nicely retrieved. Here's Kliuka again. And the block this time from Japan. He is not successful. And Russia starting to build and starting to make up ground here. Of course, for this to go to a 5th set, it would mean a lower points tally for the winning side. All about maximising points at this stage. Brilliantly done by Kliuka again. He seems to be omnipresent at the moment. Terrific blocking, getting into position. Watch them. Here they go again. Up and down. But can't steer the ball over the net. And Japan come away with the point again. It's absolutely fascinating to watch the Russian unit working. But all credit to Japan here. Otake. So Yanagita. Easy pickings, really nicely done. Yakovlev taking his opportunity nicely. Good block, excellent reactions. Kliuka. And Japan again starting to build here. Careful, patient. Gets the touch, nicely done, finished off by Volkov. And he moves to 14 points as well, so Russia's big guns starting to fire here. Kliuka, Polateev, Volkov, all well into double figures. Clear touch there from Fukatsu, the Japanese setter. So Russia draw level again and just close the door shut. And squeeze through beautifully. Here's Sahara. He's having a fine game as well. He goes into double figures. It's far too good. The time interval really for the Japanese blockers to get into position was so short. It left them exposed. Technical timeout then. Japan leading by the slenderest of margins in this riveting first match, leading by 8 points to 7. Russia, though, leading by 2-1.
Egor. Снять, съем, это мотор. Потом будут нас контратаки. Слышно, 4 нападающие. Слот, 4-2. Дает нам ясность постоянно, окей. Их связка, припслот, игра вперед. Еще больше, если мы подаем планер первый зон. Игра вперед.
Well, Kliuka continuing to impress both in attack and defence. Here's just another example of the subtlety of his play. That was all about positioning, and the angle, the part of the hand that he hit the ball with on that occasion was particularly impressive. There again, his awareness of where the gaps are, seeing things that perhaps other players wouldn't. That's what makes him a special player. Top scorer again, closing in on his points tally from the opening match of 20. Russia build again. That's brilliantly done, but Japan have it under control. The blockers doing their job, doing it to perfection, and drawing level through Gorkeev. Volkov then at full speed. Japan deal with it well. The blockers coming in, got perilously close to the net there, but they stood tall. And Russia now a point to the good. Testing Japan's resolve here. All three of them up in unison. It's too good. Finding its way through nicely. He's had a fine game, has Yanagida. Kliuka, not on this occasion. We'll have to go again. And the block comes in, and it's again Japan who come away with a point. Yanagida, just reminding ourselves of how influential a player he is. Somehow just got the ball through, just breached the defences. A double touch there off the Russian defence. Here's Sahara then to serve. Kliuka, clinical. Again, finding an almost impossible angle. It's all square in set 4. It's drifted well long. It was well left by the Japanese back line. So Gorkeev is off. Onodera then trying to build and take this match into a 5th set. Kliuka gets a second stab. Japan defending really well here. They've shown great imagination, and that one has found its mark as well. Yanagida really enjoying himself here. And Japan now have a 2-point advantage. Russia were calling the shots in this 4th set. This is far more competitive than many people anticipated. Volkov with the serve. Oh, the block, and again, way long. Kliuka in the thick of that. And, well, Japan move ahead again. Can they make this a set-winning lead? Yakovlov. Oh, wonderful position. And that looked as though it was in, and it's been judged to have gone out. Will there be a challenge here? No challenge coming in from Russia, but there is a timeout. And they are rather concerned here. Coach Thomas Samelvo.
Удобная передача, скидка при хорошем не надо. Они там все эти защищают, окей. Уверенно по высота и направлению. Все зависит от нас всем. Брейкпоинт, все отлично, окей. Давай!
Давай, мужики.
Well, this is a sort of match situation which we'll find out how competitive the Russian team really is. All about mental strength from here. Crowd starting to build, of course. The big match this evening, Serbia against France, coming up later on. Are we going to see a fifth set here? Japan certainly are in the mood to take us there. Atake then. Strong wrist from the libero. Oh, and strong defense there from Japan. Now then, they're on a roll here. Yamauchi, a challenge coming in from Russia for a possible net touch. Oh, I'm not sure. Let's have a look again. And now there is heat. Referee Sanchez. The ball certainly hit the net. Question is, was there an infringement by the Japanese player, Yamauchi?
The other point of view, or maybe near, but in this case, no. Would you do the zoom?
Still waiting for the replay to be transmitted to the referee.
It's impossible to see. It's before. Okay. Yeah. The ball. Oh, exactly. Perfect. Now stop. Now hit the ball.
Well, it's a fine call, but it was a fault. And the point awarded to Russia. So 2 points the gap. And ominously, it's Kliuka, that man again, who has the ball in his hand. So a good challenge there from the Russians. That's a terrific serve. Look at that, already into row H. And is this the start of the charge back from the Russian team? Just sometimes an interruption in play, whether it's a timeout or, in that case, a challenge, can just interrupt the flow of the winning team. And a timeout now called by Japan, who are sufficiently concerned to just stop the rot. Russia threatening to come back here.
Next one. Now we know. Okay, good. Same for you. High ball, sometimes they close line.
Well, the body language looks good, doesn't it? Positive, upbeat. They still believe they can get this victory secured in 4 sets. Kliuka then continues. Russia's top scorer. on 18 points. Another one testing the wrists of the Japanese backline, but they're equal to it, and they come away with the point again, and they re-establish their 2-point lead. Russia just cannot get into any sort of rhythm here. And it's that man again, Yanagida. Comfortably Japan's leading scorer now on 15 points. Made that 16. Even the great Kliuka couldn't hold that one. And Japan reached the second technical timeout with a comfortable 3-point lead. And this will really test the resolve of the Russians. Just too much on it for Kliuka to deal with. Well, important moments here. That's the last technical timeout of this set. There'll be more tactical timeouts, I'm sure, as we get towards the crunch time. But Japan, at the moment, heading for this fourth set to take us into a decider. Yanagida. This time Kliuka is equal to it. Oh, that's nice. Just what Russia needed there, just to set the tone for the rest of this set. After the break, and Russia closed the gap to 2. That was nice. Yakovlev. Oh dear. Annoyed himself there. Hands the initiative back to Japan. They have to believe here that they can take us into a fifth. Yamauchi. Goes for the repeat. Oh, that's desperate stuff, but Japan can't get the ball alive, and Kliuka played his part once again. Japan cannot get away. Volkov went for a repeat of the previous winning shot. Japan were wise to it, but still they couldn't keep the ball alive. Parateev will look to close that gap further. Well, after all that waiting, it's not the result that Russia wanted. And Japan now are really well placed, and the French team there watching on will have to wait, perhaps. Maybe the start of their match will be delayed. Coming in from deep, but to no avail again, and Japan starting to take control here of this fourth set. This is impressive from the Asian champions. Substitution. Kobsa, the captain, is back on. And there's another timeout from Russia.
Или что хотим делать? Что хотим делать? Сейчас или завтра? Сейчас. Давай.
Oh, that's beautiful. Russia needed that. My, did they need that. And that was smartly executed there by Kurkeyev. So Russia under pressure here. Volkov needs to find something special on the serve. At least he gets the ball in court. What can Japan do with it here? And the block. That's back, and look at the celebration. They're delighted with that. That is the captain there, Kobsa. You'd think he would just won the whole of the VNL with that celebration. But they know that Japan will be dangerous. They cannot afford for this match to go to a fifth set. The gap back to 2. And that's nicely served. Oh, and there's that wide. It has gone wide, and that's a missed opportunity there from Otake. Timeout call by Japan. Now then. Yeah, just swung away. The blocking, not required on that occasion, but doing enough to put the Japanese player off. 19-18 Japan lead.
And you should be ready with pipe also with him, because he's free. Okay? Take the time. We don't need to use pipe. First you need passing, good passing. Okay?
Time for the old sporting acronym of teacup to come into play, I think. Thinking calmly under pressure. All about decision-making here. This has been an absorbing contest for the crowd, there's no doubt about that. Japan have really impressed again, just as they did in the match against Serbia. Russia have been in a battle here. They want to get this done. They're taking this fourth set if they can. Block coming in again. Into position. And Japan come away with a point. And once again, they open up a 2-point gap and they hit the 20-point mark. Not the smoothest take from the libero. Work to do here for Yamamoto. Does well. Super height on that, just to give the players time to readjust and get back into position, but that's exceptional. And Russia refusing to go away here. Now we're into the cricketing equivalent of the nervous 90s for the batsman as we approach the really important stage of the set. That was terrific from Korkeyev. Russia refusing to lie down. Filipov is back on. Goes for the percentage. And, well, he came back with interest. Yeah, Guido once again. Four points required then for Japan. Onodera with the serve. Kliuka. Strong wrists on the Edge of the court there. The block comes in. Time to regroup. Excellent defense. And on we go here. Crucial point. Oh, and it's gone out of court. And Japan, no wonder Ataki is smiling. He's been smiling since point one. And Japan closing in on this fourth set. Liuka, yes, finds his mark. Beautifully positioned. Outstanding. How important will that point be in the context of the match? Inch perfect, just inside. It's being challenged.
In-out.
A straight in-out challenge to the naked eye in real time. That looked comfortably in.
In-out.
It was indeed comfortably in. Russia lurking ominously. Here is their captain, Kobsa. What an opportunity. Approaching 2¼ hours of play. Are we going the distance here in the first match on day 2? Cause for confusion. And again in the Russian ranks there is Kliuka, and that's rather got away with that, rather fortuitous for Russia. It was slightly untidy, but they got the final outcome they needed there. That was the problem. And Kliuka, wow. On another day, that ball would have plopped the other side of the net. So Russia closed to within 1. Oh dear. Needed to make that serve. Japan require 2 points. Bruising serve again. Ah, Kliuka, Mr. Dependable. Finds his mark again. And he's hit the 20-point mark. He's come alive in this last few points, just when his team needed him. 21 points now. He's exceeded his tally from the first match. And we're not finished yet. This is a key point, you sense. Could Russia do what Japan did in the previous set and just sneak in at the death through the back door? Atake off. Sekita is on for Japan. Brilliant serve, well dealt with. Japan looking to get back into position, but it's Russia who draw level. Yakovlev in the thick of it. We're all square here in the fourth set. 23 apiece. It's impossible to call. Which way will this set go? And potentially with it the match. Kliuka. Oh, terrific. Great improvisation from Japan. They've done just about enough to stay in this rally. Not for long. Not for long. And look at the celebration. They haven't won the match yet, but they have got a match point. Outstanding from Poroteyev. So after 2¼ hours, it's the defending champions of the VNL who finally have carved out a match point here. Kliuka. There it is! Brilliant serving, outstanding performance from Kliuka. The main man has delivered once again. And finally, Russia have their first victory in the VNL in 2019. They had to do it the hard way. It took them 4 sets, but they've come through a stiff test here in Novi Sad against a really impressive Japanese side. They will go on, I'm sure, to get more victories. Who knows, maybe even tomorrow. But Kliuka, with the final act, has been once again outstanding. And Russia have taken this match in the 4th set, 25-23, to win by 3 sets to 1.